All right, so remember one of the three things that Jesus Christ was given as a gift right after his birth? The three wise men traveled from the east and they gave him gold and frankincense and myrrh, right? So let's talk a little bit about gold, which is definitely an element on the periodic table. Now, first of all, why is the chemical symbol AU? Well, that again, similar to silver, the chemical symbol goes to the Latin name of gold, and that's Aurum, Aurum. And so when they came up with that, they're like, okay, let's just use the Latin. And so atomic number 79, we've got a atomic mass of 196.96657. So it's a pretty heavy element. Obviously, it's got a very bright metallic yellow color to it. It's also a very soft metal, and it's easy to manipulate. It's very malleable, and so that makes it very useful for jewelry and to mint coins. It's of course very valuable, because it's not quite as common in the Earth's crust, but it's very useful as a very valuable metal. And for until about 1971, gold was actually used as coinage in currency. And of course, President Nixon took us off the gold standard, so we went to fiat currency after that. So gold is still very valuable, but it's not the primary currency anymore. Obviously, you've heard about all the gold in Fort Knox. And so, of course, the United States, you have the gold rush out in the West Coast. Today, I think more gold is actually produced out in China, and followed by Russia and Australia. We've kind of mined a lot of our gold, and now they're producing a lot more gold out there. So that's kind of where our gold is coming from right there. And so melting point, obviously this is going to be a solid. We don't really have too much gold in terms of a gaseous gold or liquid gold. I mean, you can melt it, but you have to heat it up to about 1064 degrees Celsius or about 1947.5 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you are going to melt it, but you don't really have to melt it if you're working on it, because again, it is very soft and pliable, and it can be worked on. It's also useful in the pharmaceutical industry, so you can also make different things in there. And of course, gold teeth, that's also very common as well. So there's gold, and Merry Christmas.